Divya Agarwal. She is an effective coaching pathways, making connections through networking. Our speech title is #Real. Our next speaker takes us behind the scenes of a networking event where hope, awkward smiles, and unexpected connections collide. What happens next? Let's find out. Welcome, Divya.
Dear fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, 6 months ago, I was in a serious relationship with LinkedIn. Those who don't know, it's a professional networking platform and also a job portal. Our relationship went on and off, again and again and again. Every morning, I would polish my LinkedIn profile, hit on apply now, cross my fingers, and whisper to the universe, please, at least one call back. So you see, for past 2 years, I was working from home, teaching yoga online, building a new career path after years of working in corporate. So along the way, somehow I forgot what real face-to-face connection feels like. Somehow my job search journey became quiet, isolated, and the only networking I was doing was connecting to Wi-Fi. Hence, one day I decided to do something different. I showed up to an in-person networking event. Yes, with real people breathing the same air. It didn't land me magically the job next day, but it taught me something far more powerful. A reminder that behind every opportunity, there's a human being, just like you, me, I, us. When someone shows up with courage, curiosity, and kindness, something #real happened. Let me take you all back to that night. I arrived at an in-person networking event called Project Managers in Project Management in my freshly ironed blazer with nervousness tucked inside. My resume is tagged neatly in the bag, and my heart was beating as if I was about to walk into a Hollywood audition. I scanned the whole room. It was full of confident smiles, name tags, and shiny shoes. I had 2 choices. Either I could hover around a snack table pretending to read agenda, or follow my real #reach out with intention. Without going into Logamki, I set myself tiny goal. I would reach out to at least 3 people tonight, simply to connect and learn at least one thing about themselves, and do not pitch myself at all. Hence, I walked over to a guy. It was tough, but I took a deep breath. His name was Tyler. He wore a recruiter badge, and he looked fairly young, so less intimidating. A safe choice for first person to reach out. I told him, hey, I would like to introduce myself before I talk myself out of it. And Tyler laughed. We started chatting about the black hole of online applications, how I was customizing each resume before sending, like a piece of artwork, but having no luck. And you know what? Immediately he replied, Divya, if you want, I can review your resume and provide you a feedback. That itself felt like a win I also told him how interested I was in one open role at GE company. His face lit up. He said, "Are you seeing that guy in green blazer? That's your GE guy, Jason. Go talk to him." Boom. Second person unlocked. Instead of going with the boring question, instead of going with, "What do you do, Jason?" That would have been boring. I decided to engage authentically and asked or told Jason first that Tyler sent me your way. "And what do you enjoy the most working at GE?" His face lit up as he was talking through his stories, culture, even challenges. He then pointed me to his manager for that open role. And that's when next magic happened. As I was headed over to the GE manager, I met a fresh graduate young woman, Alana. She was also searching for a job. While talking through her, I realized her profile was very similar to what Tyler was looking for. And I told her, "You know what? You should talk to Tyler," and I introduced them. That's when I realized networking is not only about what you can get, but it's also about what you can give. Add value, don't just ask. Then the next part came in, which most people skip about. Loop back and follow. The next day, I messaged Tyler, sent him my resume, and scheduled an interview call. Schedule a resume review call with him. Then I messaged Jason and sent him a podcast that we spoke about. Mel Robbins led them. He really appreciated that and said, "Let's be in touch." Alana replied to me that she had scheduled an interview call with Tyler. Guess what? This all didn't magically land me a job, but it helped me keeping that momentum, staying positive, and feel seen, especially in that critical moment when rejection was the constant. So what's the real hashtag for meaningful connection? #real. Reach out with intention, engage authentically, add value, loop back. Keep it real, whether it's your networking event, coffee chat, or Toastmasters meeting. Keep it real. Because real connections are not built over social media likes or comments, but over real people, heart to heart, one conversation at a time. Thank you.